where the messages rise, where the wisdom flows. Spirit is speaking. Are you listening? So work. Whoa. So work. Whoa. So work. So work. Yeah. So work. So work. So work. So work. So work. Are you listening? So work.
Hello, soul family. It's your girl, AliciaDione, and you already know this is Soul Work. Today's reading is a little different. You're not meeting a soulmate, you're not manifesting a mansion, you're meeting your future self, the one who's already survived the storm you're in, the one who's always already cried, cursed, and climbed. They've got something to say, and today you get to listen. Pick the version of your soul that calls back to yourself. Stack 1, when I was blooming. Stack 2, when I chose fire. Stack 3, when the moon finally spoke back. Your future self is waiting. Start choosing.
1, 2, or 3. What's meant to be? Let your soul decide. Let your spirit see. Select your path, don't hesitate. Your message awaits.
Before we move forward into hearing what your future has to say, let's take a few minutes to look back at what you've gone through. It looks like here you've been lonely and afraid to offer your heart. Past energy shows you were manifesting the results you desired. You were putting in that work. You hear me? Like you left no stone turned. Like you were doing the damn thing. You were with arm's reach of your dreams, and boom, your life spiraled into a complete and utter dumpster fire. The perfect life is getting further and further out of reach. Setback after setback, you're forced to sit there helplessly. You don't know which way to go. So that's your past energy. Let's find out what your future has to say to you. Stack 1, when I was blooming. I see you putting in that work. You didn't give up. You didn't let that dirt and dumpster fire stop you from where you were heading on your path. You took the time to dig your way out of the soil and into the sunlight. You have been doing your soul work and not taking on too many projects before starting anything new. You have refound abundance and success as you manifest results. You have found your new like minded circle and are building your life up again. And I pulled another card, just for a little extra razzle dazzle. And it was a confirmation card. And the card was saying that your cycle is complete. Congratulations on not losing yourself in that dumpster crisis. You made it even though you didn't think you would. You're much stronger than you could have possibly imagined. And look at you, all beautiful, glowing and glistening and shining. Yeah, you did that. You did that. You didn't even know it then, but you were growing even in stillness. Even when you felt wilted, Spirit was watering you in secret. You survived the drought, you bloomed with cracked petals and unspoken dreams, and somehow you were still beautiful. Your affirmation is I am proof that healing happens in invisible places. I am proof that healing happens in invisible places. Also, pull your journal out. You may or may not have started journaling just yet, but there will be some journaling suggested. And I have two journal prompts for you. What part of me is still growing roots, even when I feel stuck? And then another prompt is, how have I already bloomed through past pain? Do those journal prompts and see what you learn about yourself. All right, stack two. When I chose fire, mm, I see why you chose fire. I would fight a bear underwater over my family. So I get it. Let's see, divine masculine. Oh, it looks like you've honed and sharpened your skills. Back to divine masculine, you have been in quite the battle with yourself, huh? It was a humbling experience, was it not? But yet you mastered it and found being a man isn't all about being the biggest, the baddest, or the loudest in the room. You came out on the brighter side and made the choice to be better and embrace your soft era. Your confirmation for this is action. And if you're confused about why it's action, you made a decision. You took action that changed the trajectory of the direction your life was going. Before, you and your significant other were probably bumping heads and fighting a lot, but now you have found your rhythm and this melody of life, and you guys are better co parenting together. Everything is more harmonious on the home front, and it's peaceful. Like you come home and that is legit your peace. Like you can't wait to get home. So congratulations to you. You stopped waiting to be chosen. You lit the match yourself. Everything that wasn't meant to come with you, you let it burn. You became your own revolution. And from those ashes, you rose. Your affirmation is I burn through limits. I rise from truth. I am my own permission. I bury through limits. I rise from the truth. I am my own permission. All right. So, in your journal, your journaling prompts are, what fear am I ready to set on fire? Be careful with setting things on fire. That's called being an arsonist. And, we here at Soul Work with AliciaDione, don't do it. Don't start no more fires. That dumpster fire was enough, and you got away with that. All right. So again, it's what fear am I ready to set on fire? And then your second prompt is what truth do I keep trying to dim that's actually wants to free me? Oh, that's a good one. What truth do I keep trying to dim that's actually wanting to free me? That's a good one. All right. Stack three. When the moon spoke back. Let's see. That dumpster fire changed you for the best, huh? You learned to stand up and fight for yourself. You have created new opportunities and finally allow yourself to envision the future not the dream, not to dream, but envision your future. You found your zone and you are marinating in it like turkey necks and bacon and a pot of collard greens with a side of cornbread. I know that sounds good. I could go for a pot of that myself. And yes, I said pot because me and my children will eat it all up. Uh, you're receiving the messages and you're connected directly into source. You have inner stability and intentional actions. Your confirmation is psychic healing. And you're like, okay, I know. Psychic healing what? I know. It's basically when it says psychic healing, it means dream work, having the gift of clairvoyance, having foresight, liminal space in transition, and other realities. And it's funny that this particular card, which is associated with mugwort, is the moon. The moon is this sign, and this is when the moon spoke back. So I have to tell you guys, this too was my card that I picked. And when I realized that the title was When the Moon Spoke Back and the card that I got was the moon, to me that felt like that was like a real 360 moment where it's like, girl, you doing a good job. 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 Oh, I almost forgot. So there was also the message of you whispered your prayers in the dark for so long. And one night the moon whispered back. You remembered who you were beneath the noise, your intuition sharpened, your guides gathered, and suddenly the path began glowing under your bare feet. And I walk barefoot all the time, baby. Your affirmation is I trust the voice within. My inner light is sacred and wise. I trust the voice within. My inner light is sacred and wise. And your journal prompts are what quiet knowing have I been ignoring? What quiet knowing have I been ignoring? And how is spirit speaking to me when I slow down? Again, how is spirit speaking to me when I slow down? I thank you so very much, you guys, for coming and kicking it here with me. As you get to pick a stack. If you have any questions, suggestions, concerns, anything that you would like to share with me, I do have my email posted here in YouTube, so you can send that right over to me. But I would definitely love it if you would hit the like button, comment, share with a friend, and come back and see me because I look forward to seeing you. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Now that you've heard the message, write back, journal, reflect, speak their words as your own. This version of you, the one who made it, they've been waiting for you to remember.
I don't chase, I ain't chant. Move like smoke, speaking chance. You call it luck, I call it law. You call it fine, I call it flawless, raw. Lipstick like blood moonlight. My silence hits harder than a fight. I don't flex, I exist, and your ego can't handle this. You can't touch this aura. Go dip, blessed by the flora. Sage in my clutch, truth in my stride. I came through clean and left y'all fried. You can't dim this fire.
Shout out to the mama chief. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speak. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows how the garden be. the first to teach us. When we sick, the first to heal us. Mama's boy, yeah, you know, her pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'm an enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of her voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheering you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fighting, she gon' make you put them feelings aside. She can't lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Where you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side of ice cream with memoirs apple pie. You know for sure for Mama Chief, you know I'ma ride. Cause we all need our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love our Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience,
This that Nickelodeon, Mary Jane and opium, fresh from the FedEx chest, we got a load of them. Yeah, tear the shit down like depression. The moral of the story is you get the lesson. I'm colder than the weather in Nova Scotia. The flow is colder, turn down. You just like the lame dude. Get the shoulder, have these niggas swinging that Chris Rock when I pitch a boulder. My intentions was ill will.
You cry.
When I rap, get a pill feel. I can meditate and stay connected to the earth like a mill drill. They taught you to lie to your kids with Santa. I verse in the AI now and got the answer.